Hello everyone. With John Boehner doing his best to go back and forth between, yeah, sure, we'll raise the debt limit, and yeah, sure, we'll raise the debt limit, but only if we have cuts equal to the amount we raise the debt limit by. And with a recent survey coming out saying 49% of the people polled did not want the debt limit raised, 29% weren't sure, and 16 or 19 did want it raised, that indicates that over 3/4 of the people polled have no fucking clue what the debt limit is, or why we need to raise it. The debt limit is entirely separate from the budget. The budget is how much we have decided to pay. Raising or not raising the debt limit says whether or not we are willing to abide by what we've said we were going to do, and whether we're willing to pay for what we've done. So if we don't if we don't raise the debt limit, that is like going out and withdrawing the money from the bank for a check that you know is about to clear. That's essentially it. Close, or making sure that your direct deposit doesn't go to pay for the check. You know, there are a lot of things, a lot of ways you could do it, but basically it is defaulting on a pre-existing obligation. Okay, now the boring part of the video is over, because someone has decided that it is high time to inflict the stupid craziness and weirdness that has been inflicted upon us for years and years back on the assholes doing this. Basically, Stephen Colbert has decided to create a PAC, a political action committee, and has done this, decided he can do this because, one, PACs can spend an unlimited amount of money. They don't have to report what they're spending it on. They don't have to coordinate with the campaigns that they are spending money on behalf of or promoting, which essentially means that they can run the kind of satirical ads that will make people crazy, and no one can do shit about them, all because of the dismantling of election reform laws by Congress, by the Supreme Court, by just about everybody. And it's gotten to the point where last night he said that he received a letter from Viacom's lawyers asking him not to do this, because then Viacom would have to disclose all of its political activity. And so he went to his lawyer and went, okay, how does Fox News get away with making these contributions to governors and not having to disclose all of this? Which is the relevant question to ask. If you're going to make a mockery of the system and use the system against itself, find out how the worst players in the system are getting away with doing this already, and then do that. So now he is, I'm not sure whether it's today or Monday that he is going to be filing the paperwork for the same exemptions that Fox News has. But he's going to the federal, I wish I worked down by E Street, but I don't. It's like 10, 12 blocks away, so I won't be able to get there. Maybe I will, now that I say that. I think that's a worthy cause. We'll see if I can do that. But I really, 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 really want this to happen. In front of, basically every time governments have done something really stupid and bad, during World War I, I think, was the Dada movement, which was an art movement based on the absurd and stupid and crazy stuff that was in reaction to the authoritarian and go war. That might have actually been later, but basically there have been reactions in art and in comedy and in literature to overreach by Rich fuckers. Let's just leave it at that. Rich and powerful fuckers. And we definitely have that right now. And I think it's something to be encouraged. And I really, really look forward to the outcome of the filing for the exemptions on Stephen Colbert's PAC. I'm linking to ColbertPAC in the description bar. It's probably just a watch this space for future information. I may have a couple more links down there. But if the FEC turns down... Oh, and by the way, how they do this, how they got this exemption, is that Fox News is essentially not allowed to talk about the activities of the PAC outside of news reporting. Just straight news reporting. That's why Fox talks so little about what it does as a PAC. So, what happens is either the FEC can grant the exemption and limit what Colbert can do on the Colbert Report, or the FEC can deny the exemption, and then Colbert can say whatever the fuck he wants to about what the FEC has done and what elections are doing. So either you take the satirical poison pill openly and up front, or you take it underhandedly and through the campaign advertisements that will come out in the 2012 election cycle. I am looking forward to seeing how this will play out. This is going to be a good show, and I think that the people who have done their best to ensure that we're not... How you doing? Ensure that we're not doing democracy. I think it's good that they'll get what they deserve. Thank you for your time and attention.